On today's podcast, we're going to be covering masks and respirators, so stay tuned.
Welcome to Warehouse Safety Tips. If you're a seasoned vodcast viewer, this vodcast is going to be different from most that you watch. It's based around exactly what the name implies, warehouse safety tips. And since the people in this industry are busy, we know that time is money, so each episode will be as short and to the point as possible. And now, with all that out of the way, let's get to the vodcast.
Seeing people wearing masks and respirators these days is commonplace. However, long before the COVID pandemic was upon us, wearing masks and respirators was part of the PPE, personal protection equipment, safety procedures used to combat oxygen-deficient atmospheres and airborne contaminants. The most dangerous elements are invisible, and they can be lurking anywhere you set foot, waiting for you to take a breath. When you temporarily remove and or forget to wear a hard hat, safety glasses, and or steel-toed boots, you most definitely are putting yourself at risk of everything from injury to death. However, it would be an accident that occurred at the exact time you weren't wearing those items. In reference to masks and respirators, especially in areas with known airborne dangers present, your lack of PPE might cause immediate and potentially long-term damage. We never condone taking off PPE and or not following the safety guidelines of your facility, but when it comes to respiratory protection, we're especially firm in our recommendation to always wear it. Just one incident can cause irreparable damage or death, and there's no excuse for that. Whether it's an OSHA, which is Occupational Safety and Health Administration, guideline and or safety guidelines set forth by your facility, please follow it to the letter. We look forward to seeing you next week for another Warehouse Safety Tips. Until then, have a great week and stay safe.
Before moving on, here's a word from one of our sponsors. If you've ever been to or worked in a warehouse, you know just how important safety is to both management and staff. It's almost impossible to go 10 steps without seeing safety tape, angles, signs, and or safety products. It's these items that show us how to be safe and avoid danger in the workplace. And if you're looking for the best products to make this happen, look no further than Mighty Line. Mighty Line floor signs and floor markings offer the best industrial products out there. We're proud to have Mighty Line as the official floor sign and floor marking company for the Warehouse Safety Tips podcast and site. Go to mightylinetape.com/safety tips to request a sample pack of their incredible safety signs and floor markings. We hope you enjoyed this episode of Warehouse Safety Tips. If you visit warehousesafetytips.com, you'll find the show notes for this episode and access to all of our blog posts, previous podcasts, advertiser information, and much more. Thank you for listening to Warehouse Safety Tips and have a safe day.